Good morning, welcome back. Spring is here and summer is not that far away. If you want a beach bod, how do you get started? This morning to help us spring into a new fitness routine is Gundersen Lutheran Shannon Riley. Good morning, Shannon. Thanks for getting up with us.
Good morning, Amy. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so, all right, a lot of people already looking at the swimsuits in the store. What's our first step to getting into a spring fitness routine?
You know, that's a good question and something to be aware of as well. Is you always want to make sure you do check with your physician before you start any sort of exercise routine. There may be an underlying condition or a medication you're on that exercise would affect, and so it is important to confirm with your physician it's okay to get started. And you know, most often it is, and then you know you have the go ahead to get going. And then it starts with thinking about where are you going to find that motivation. There's many reasons. Most people cling to those health benefits, you know, reducing cardiovascular risk factors, reducing obesity, reducing your chance of cancer. Most people do cling to those, but it's important to focus on that when you incorporate exercise into your life, you're really just improving your quality of life in general.
Mm-hmm. What is a good exercise to start with?
You know, and that also depends on where you are in your exercise regimen. For the novice, the person who's just starting, we would recommend to start with aerobic exercise, meaning anything you're using your big muscle groups and you're doing for a continuous amount of time. So walking, biking, swimming, anything where you're using, you know, those bigger muscle groups, and you're keeping that heart rate, keeping that blood pressure elevated for, you know, at least 10 minutes at a time.
Mm-hmm. How long, how often?
Good question. Depending on where you are, again, you know, this is all an individual it's all based on individual necessity, but the goal would be to reach 30 to 60 minutes a day. Now, with that being said, that may seem like a lot for some of us who are just getting started, but start with increments of 5 to 10 minutes. Even just getting out for a walk in the morning, maybe a walk at lunchtime, a walk, you know, after or before dinner, whatever it may be, and gradually increase 1 to 2 minutes each time where you go out for that exercise.
All right, Shannon, we're out of time, but I do have one quick question, so hopefully you can give me a quick answer. When will you start to see or feel results?
You should start feeling it right away, you know, and I think a part of it is once you get going, you have the motivation to keep going, and that's when you feel your quality of life improving.
Okay, but maybe size-wise, pants fitting-wise, it might take a little bit longer?
Yes, it is not an easy thing to do, you know, but by planning ahead and putting it on your calendar, it will happen for you.
All right, Shannon Riley, thanks so much for your advice this morning.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be right back.